Hi, my name is Ryan Wright. I'm with Golden State Fire. We are the dealer for Pierce Manufacturing in Central Northern California. Today I'd like to walk around and show you the quantum pumper for Sacramento Metropolitan Fire District in Sacramento, California. First of all, this is one of 20 pumpers that they just ordered. This is the first one. Will be going back home very shortly. The customer previously had Velocity chassis, and on this particular order they upgraded the quantum for a couple of main reasons. First of all, one of the main features on the quantum chassis is the cab steps. This provides a very low overall entry height descending into the cab. One of the main features with the quantum cab is that it has a full width floor that is void of step wells. So you don't have any obstructions going in and out. So it's a purely flat surface. One of the other benefits they really looked for in the quantum cab is just the roominess of the cab. So it's going to allow them to put their mobile data computers, radios, everything in a much more user-friendly fashion. One of the things we've done in here is we've changed to having all of their seats facing forward, so that there's going to be no more rear-facing seats for the firefighter. They don't typically have 6 men in this cab, but the different seating configurations here in the back, 2 SCBA seats and 2 non-SCBA seats, allow them to sit where it may be more comfortable and then swap over to an SCBA seat on the way to the call. One of the things that's very common back on the West Coast is for these engines at some point in their history of their lifespan to go on wildfires. And when these trucks go on wildfires, there's additional gear that's required to be carried. So one of the things that we did was to provide some additional compartmentation inside of here. So a simple compartment like this is user-friendly. It takes up wasted space, but it also allows the crew to put in sometimes even their personal gear when they go out and fight wildfires for weeks on end. So that's what that compartment's for. But one of the things that the department wanted to achieve was to achieve a centralized location for all of their radio components. So they've designed this compartment over the years, and as you can see, all the radio transceivers, power supplies, breakers, everything with their radio and communication system is all in this central area. So you can see here, compared to standard rigs, the crosslays are quite low. In fact, on this truck, they are 71 inches from the bottom of the crosslay bed to the floor with the truck unloaded. This is our control zone pump panel. As you can see, it's quite simple. There's not a lot of stuff there, but it's very well laid out and very well organized. This is our Pierce medium body. Pretty, what I would call a standard Pierce body. It has roll-up doors. This is a body that they have used for years. They made a couple of changes on the body here. They maximized the room in the fender wells in this particular build with a double wide air bottle compartment. You could put either extinguishers, air bottles, or a combination thereof in there. So that worked out pretty well. Again, one of the top 3 features that they wanted to really maximize on this particular job was to have reachable, feasible hose bed heights and crosslay heights. And as you can see, the hose bed mimics what we did with the crosslays. This particular hose bed is 68 inches from the bottom of the bed to the ground, so 5 foot 8 inches, unloaded again. We've done something unique here that's unique to the West Coast. We see it all the time at Pierce, but this is what we call a New York style water tank. So you look at this particular truck, it's a medium body, the side sheets are not too high, but we have 700 gallons of water on this truck. So if you were to look at this truck physically from the side, it would look more like a truck that has 500 gallons of water, but it has 700 gallons of water. In this particular configuration, we put the ladders through the body. Although you don't see ladders, they're providing their own ladders. This is an example of what working with a company that has good engineering and with reps that are willing to listen can do for you. So we accomplished all of their goals in this particular build. As we walk down the right side, you'll see that the officer side of the body really mimics the driver's side. Again, gives them more flexibility with how they're going to locate their EMS equipment, their day-to-day use equipment. So as we go forward here, a couple of unique features about this truck. Really not unique. LED lighting system, both with their scene lights and their warning lights. But the basic premise of this vehicle is that it's a pumper. There's not a lot of frills on it, but it's functional, it's used well, and there's a lot of thought process that goes in this. So you've got a lot of stuff in somewhat of a small package. We've got a 188 and 3/4 inch wheelbase, I believe it is, with a 45-degree cramp angle on the front. And of course, we utilize some of Pierce's features as well. TAC 4 independent front suspension, 17-inch brakes front and rear, of course control zone, pump panel. So we really utilize some of the things that Pierce has designed to accomplish what they're going for years to come. In closing, I'd like to thank you for the opportunity of doing this and going over this. We'd like to thank, obviously, Sacramento Metro Fire District, starting from Chief Spondable all the way down to the guys that worked on the committee with trusting us with the order, and we look forward to a great partnership for years to come. Thank you.